Again guys, Big Al Devlin. We've come to Nana's gym. It's in Birmingham, Bartley Green, close to where I actually went to school. I haven't been here for years. As you can see, when Ryan pans the camera around, it's pretty basic. It's like a boxing gym basically, primarily. It's basically in a shed, but it's got some great equipment and everything around there. It's a real nice place to train. The only problem is I've got no heating, and I've just finished my workout. We'll probably put this at the beginning of the workout, hence why I'm sweating and my tan's running. But it was absolutely freezing in there. So you'll see how well I do. It's a little bit off my top form, but we're on the road. And we hope to make this a regular video. So every Monday, hopefully, we're going to be releasing a video of me training. Even got some boxing equipment.
Alright then guys, so my first exercise for today's workout is deadlift. I've already warmed up on 60 kilograms. I always warm up on 60 kilograms on all my lifts, whether it be deadlift, squat or bench press. All the compound lifts I always warm up on 60 kilograms. But I've jumped up now to 100 kilograms. So you'll see me lifting just well, a couple of seconds. As you see, I don't mess around. I'm straight in, straight out. I'm a very explosive lifter. I lift very quickly, as you see. I believe that explosive strength is very important to develop. I don't believe in... I mean, powerlifters lift very slowly. They lift very methodically. You can develop some great strength there, but I do believe in explosive strength, especially from the strongman perspective. Now, as you see, I'm still actually on my warm-up. For those guys who think this is maybe my last set, but by no means, this is still one of my warm-up sets, and it's 140 kilograms, 320s a side. It's a pretty decent weight, but you know, no need for chalk or anything like that at the moment. Just taking a swig of one of my my stimulation drinks full of caffeine. I love that stuff. But as I say, still on 140 kilograms, still a warm up. You'll see me just go over there, lift it, and I keep my reps really low on my warm-ups. I don't believe in wasting energy. You know, you see some guys warm up on 20, 30 reps, well, you know, between 10 to 20 reps for a warm-up set. It's a waste of energy in my opinion. I've gone in there today to try and see how many reps I can do on 200 kilograms. So up to, you know, 180, 200 kilograms, I'm not going to waste my energy. I'm going to do the minimal amount of work possible. Now, if that means I do 5 or 6 reps, I'll do 5 or 6 reps. But normally 1 or 2 reps is all I need to warm up. And you can see, I don't faff around on lightweights either. I don't go up in 5 or 10 kilograms a side every time. I go up by a full 20 kilograms a side. So I've jumped from 140 kilograms to now 180 kilograms. This is going to be my final warm-up set. 108 kilograms is actually quite a big weight even for myself. So I'm going to have to take this fairly serious. So you'll see me put some chalk on in just a little bit. And this is 396 pounds for the Americans out there who don't necessarily use kilograms too often. So it's 396 pounds, I need just a shade under 400 pounds. So it's well over my own body weight. It's nearly actually nearly twice my body weight at this point. So yeah, I'm actually starting to get a little stiff. It is really cold in there. The heating's on. It's just unfortunately such a cold day outside, and the heating's not too effective in this gym, although it is still an excellent gym. So I was just stretching out just a minute ago, and as I said before, taking this lift a little bit more serious, applying a bit of chalk to my hand just to help with grip. Regards grip, I always use a standard competitive style grip. I don't use overhang, just to maximize my grip. As you see, 1 rep, no energy wasted, just enough so that 200 kilograms, which I'm jumping up to now, putting an extra 10 kilograms aside, doesn't feel like so much of a shock. So this is 440 pounds, say 200 kilograms, and this is what I would regard as my first working set. So everything up to now has just been a warm-up. Hasn't really been something too serious in my mind, just all preparing myself for this main set which I'm about to do now. Now I've done this right before. Actually, just see me try to psych myself up there, just throwing some chalk onto my face. I love that. Bit of a muppet really, aren't I? But anyway, here you can just watch me do these 200 kilograms, and then I'll continue telling you a little bit more. So rep 1, 2, 3. You can start. I'm starting to struggle a little bit there. I'm starting to slow down. 4 reps, 5 reps, and unfortunately it's my final rep, 6 reps. My personal PB before this I've done for 8 reps, and I've done that once before, and I've done it once before off blocks as well, but once before on the ground. And you can see I'm a bit of a muppet. I do like to throw chalk on my face. Anyway, it really helps psych me up. So what I'm doing now is I'm starting to do some shrugs. Shrugs are excellent movement for building up the traps. They build great strength and great muscularity in that area, and I've basically just brought it down from 200 kilograms down to 160 kilograms. 160 kilograms for me is a very, very light weight. It's not something I would normally do, but because I'm having to lift off the ground, I'm having to go a little bit lighter than what I would normally do, and instead I'm going to go for quite a lot of reps, as you'll see here. So once I'm in position, I start shrugging. I do use a full range of motion, as you probably can see on the video here. It is a good range of motion. There's not like, you know, a small movement. It's a bit like a chicken dance really, isn't it, moving the head, but nonetheless that's 20 reps. As you can see, it hurts the balls a little bit, the ball with the bar going into them, but it's quite a lot of stress and strain. But what I decided here was, on the previous set was a bit of a warm-up. Grip's always an issue with shrugs. It's always the hardest element with getting lots and lots and lots of reps. So I decided to actually use my straps here rather than chalk. I can shift the world with straps, as you'll see now. Grip is no longer an issue, and I actually go and I'm not going to count every rep out here because it would bore you guys, but to summarise, by the end of the set I get actual 45 reps. I thought I got 50. I would have carried on and got 50 if I'd known, but you start to lose count obviously when the oxygen isn't getting to your brain so much, because this, believe it or not, the hardest thing with shrugs for myself is actually breathing. It's very, very difficult to breathe when you're holding that kind of weight in your hands. Okay, so that was enough with the 3 bars and the 3 weights. I thought time to go work my back on some of the machine work. Now I've never been to this, well I've been to this gym a few years back, but I haven't been recently, so I'm starting to get familiar with some of the equipment, and I thought I'd use their, you know, it's a pretty standard piece of equipment you find in every gym, their lat pull down machine. I'm just warming up on what is, you know, at really relatively lightweight. Although as you see, the guy next to me in a little bit, this is maximum weight, so it's still a pretty decent weight, but it's a warm up weight nonetheless. Now I do to the front and to the rear, as you've seen, to the back of the head and to the front of the head, just to vary things up. Doing it to the back of the head, it's a bit more isolated, works the lats a little bit more. It's a bit harder, most guys find it a lot harder, but I actually can shift more weight to the back of my head than I can to the front, which is unusual because it is a harder movement. But I prefer doing it to the front. I find it's a little bit less straining on the shoulders and on the joints, and you don't hit yourself in the back of the head, which does hurt, believe it or not. It does I mean, it doesn't look like I'm actually hitting my back of my head, as you'll see in a bit, but it is clipping your back of the head just a little bit. Now, as you can see, I use a lot of really good form on lat pull downs. I don't believe in, you know, using your body weight to bring the weight down. Use your back, and I always pull it down with my lats and my lats only. I don't swing or use momentum to bring the weight down. And sometimes I flush the set out, which means I hold the weight down at the full contraction of the movement, a bit like Dorian Yates. He did a lot of that, and it's just to prove to yourself basically you've got that weight down through strength, pure strength, and not through you know, basically just throwing it down and using gravity to your advantage. You can see really good form, full stretch at the top, full contraction at the bottom. I believe is the key to developing really excellent musculature, and certainly thick muscle anyway. So I'm actually on the full stack here, so I can't actually go any heavier. You know, you'll see I won't shift too many reps. I'm already quite tired. I think it's only 3 reps to be fair. No, sorry, 4 reps. There we go, yeah, I was about to say I'm not going to get a 5th. So it's not too many reps, but it's enough just to have a bit of fun. Now, this new piece of kit, it's not hardly any weight on there at all, really. It's only 20 kilograms plus whatever the weight of the machine is. But I thought I'd do it, and I thought I'd show it here because it is a very unusual machine. And I think it's got a lot of potential, so you could be seeing me use this sometime soon. As I say, Nana's, which is a gym I'm in here at the moment in Bartley Green, Birmingham, is an excellent boxing gym. So there's a lot of functional machines in there, and I just want to take opportunity actually at the moment to thank them for allowing me to film there, both today and in following workouts. So thank you, Nanas, and I recommend going down there, guys. So you can see me setting up the bar at the moment for some biceps. Now, I did a little bit more biceps than what I show here, but to be honest, I was quite tired. My back was pretty wrecked by this point. So I'm only going to show you what I warmed up on, which was 60 kilograms. okay, which is 132 pounds roughly off the top of my head. My style on this is not particularly great. I don't believe in shifting free weights on biceps really strictly. I believe that's more for dumbbells and machines. I believe that a strongman just gets the weight up, gets it up no matter what, and it looks ugly at times. And you know, your bodybuilders probably will comment on here, you're not doing it right or whatever. But you know what? If you're shifting big weights, you get big muscles. It doesn't really matter how you lift it. So I'm just going to show you the 60 kilograms, and this will be the end of the workout. I just want to give you guys a little brief outlook into how to lift big weights. Let's say it's fairly good style, but it's not perfect. There's a bit of a rock, and the elbows are back. But anyway, thanks guys.